Okay, 5.5, solving exponential equation. So work example number 10, solve. Give your answer correct to three significant figure. So we have 3 power x equal to 10. For this question, we can solve it three method. Okay. So one, in this subtopic, what they do is they log both sides. Log 3 power x equal to log 40. Then the power we can move in front. Then we have the x log 3 equal to log 40. So the x will be the log 40 over log 3. Okay. So this one, we will have the log 40 over the log 3. So this is the answer. Okay. So 3.3577. So this is the first method. Then the second method is when we have the a power x equal to b, then the x will be the log ab. Okay. So this one we move to the other side. So for this case, this one we move to the other side. So the x will be the log base 3 40. So we have the log base 3 40. Then we will get the same answer. So this is the 3.358. And then for me, I will prefer to use the third method. Actually, the third method is same with the first method that we ln both sides. Okay, so ln 40. So we have the x ln 3 equal to ln 40. Then the x will be the ln 40 over ln 3. So we have the ln 40 over ln 3. Why I like to use ln instead of log is because in my calculator it's easier to call for the ln function compared to the log function. Okay, so this is the only reason. So what is ln and what is the difference between ln and log is we have the log is the log base 10 and the ln is the log base e. Okay, which we will learn the ln later, but I will actually it's the same, but I will prefer to use the third method. So I will use this one. I will prefer to use the third method instead of the first and the second. But sometimes if I want to solve the question fast, then I will use the second method. Because for the second method, I can solve it with 2 steps only. So the x is log 3 base 40. But some of the students, they don't know how to handle this one. So they don't know how to do this. So it's safe to use the third method. And when we go to the more complicated question, we cannot use the second method. We have to use the third method. We look at the B here. So for this question, B, we can solve it using 2 methods. So I will prefer to do this one, 2x plus 1 ln 5 equal to ln 200. Then the 2x plus 1 equal to the ln 200 over the ln 5. Then we have the 2x equal to the ln 200 over ln 5. Then the x will be the ln 200 over ln 5. And then divide by this one minus 1, and the whole thing divide by 2. So we have the ln 200 over the ln 5 and minus 1 and divide by 2. So the answer will be 1.14. So 1.146. Okay. 1.14. This one actually I can use the method number 2 lah. So method number 2 is we have the 2x plus 1 is actually the log 5 200. So the x will be the log phi 200 minus 1 and divide by 2. So we have the log base phi, log 200 base phi minus 1 and divide by 2. So we will get the same answer. And this is faster. So this is 1.146. So we want to solve 3 times 2 to the power 2x minus 2 power x plus 1 minus 8 equal to 0. So when we have the indices and we have the plus minus, then we have to do it the other way. So we have the x 2 power x times 2 power 1 is actually the 2 power x plus 1. So normally we combine. Now we make it into 2. So this one will become 3 2 to the power x squared minus 2 to the power x times 2 to the power 1 minus 8 equal to 0. So we can let u equal to 2 to the power x. Then we have the 3u squared minus 2u minus 8 equal to 0. And we can do the factorization equal to 0. Then we have the u, 2u, 2, 4, minus 6 plus 4. So u equal to 2, u equal to negative 3 over 4. Then we have the 2 to the power x equal to 2 to the power 1, x equal to 1. And 2 to the power x equal to negative 2, 3 over 4. This one, no solution. Okay, because the 2 to the power x will greater than 0. Okay, so it will never become negative or 0. So the graph for the 2 to the power x is something like this. Okay, so the answer is 1 on it. Actually, for this question, I can, sometimes the question will ask you to use the u substitution. But normally, I don't use the u substitution. I will do it this way. Then we have the 2, 4, 8. Then minus 6 plus 4. So we have the 2 power x equal to 2 power 1. X equal to 1. 2 power x equal to negative 4 over 3. This one, no solution. Okay. So the answer will be x equal to 1. So this will be faster.